Hey, good morning, guys. What's happening? June 29th, I think. Something like that. Yeah. Whew. Day 550. What's happening? How we doing, guys? You guys on the rewind, thanks for watching. You're the only ones that see it from the first second on. So I continue to say good morning. How are you? 8 a.m. a Monday morning. Bubba Hogan, good evening. 10 p.m. Looking for the land down under. I've been singing that Men at Work song the whole time you've been gone. What's up, Dad? Good morning. How are you? Yeah, Mike Nunez from Nunez Vineyard Management out there in Napa. What's happening? Yeah. Dave Howard. All right. All is right with the world. Kevin Hawthorne's on from YouTube. Down in Florida. Bubba's in Australia. Got a couple other Mainers on here. Dave Davis from Denver. How are you, buddy? Jess Novak. Everybody's popping on, getting off to a great start this morning. Monday, June 29th. Yeah. Whew, we got some ceiling up here. We got you guys have seen Wendy's reel, or I think I shared it too. We got the living room and then the hallway and master bedroom done. Good morning, Dave Brackett. And we done run out of wood. I didn't really calculate right. I was like, 2 pieces of 1x6 equals a square foot, 1 foot long, right? But they're actually 5 1/8 of coverage. So over 1,800 lineal feet, that actually plays out to being short by about 312 lineal feet. We didn't want to have any extra anyway. So anyway, they're going to send us down to some today. I'm here to see what I've been missing. Thanks, Dave. Ceiling looks great. KC is in the house. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, it was a lot of work, up and down. We act like we're not working out, but stepping up on these planks and back down every single piece of wood, moving over. I said, well, we're getting our hiking legs under us. So we'll be ready. So I said to Wendy, and it kind of fell flat yesterday. So we probably should climb the mountain later this year, right? I didn't hear anything. Should come around. Right in the throes of a major renovation, I dropped that. Probably should go hike. Yeah. So gonna be like 80 something today. Sun, great view out the door today. Excited about it. We got to try to mow here sometime. It's been 2 weeks, but it's been raining. Good morning, Ben Bryant. We're not those guys on the zero turns that go out and mow in a downpour and act like it's a good thing. Oh, no, it's fine. You can mow in the rain. Yeah, it's all good. So, yeah, day 550 in a row today without interruption. Sometimes in an airport, sometimes in a vehicle. Lots of times at home, many times at camp. Who let Lee Frisbee in? Good morning, brother. Hey, Sherry, what's happening? Watch out, Monday. Here I come, says Paul Tarasuk on the heels of Elizabeth Greer coming in. Yeah, good to see you. Bubba says it's a great day. Already seen it. And the sunset tonight is even more amazing. Nothing like being 14 hours ahead, I guess it is. So that's pretty cool. Think about it. It's really kind of strange when you think about it, but cool nonetheless. Yeah. From the top of the mountain too. Yeah, for sure. Whew. So yeah, I didn't see the rabbit this morning, but I did come across a woodpecker taking a whack at the telephone pole out here. I'm like, bro, can back it down a little bit. I started to get out of the Jeep and I'm like, I hear pop, 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 pop. I'm like, he's got to be taking a shot at the shed or something. And then I looked up and saw him. I'm like, all right, it's going to take him a few minutes to realize he's drilling dry holes. Anyway, bunch of coffee this morning, 6 hours with the mask on last night. So right full of it this morning. So it does impact my day if I can get quality sleep and rest. So I would encourage you guys, if you're having trouble with that or you think you got the apnea, get it checked out. It's nothing to mess around with. Bubba, some comments of yours, most comments I'll read, others I'm just gonna glance over. Good to know the sunset will be good. Yeah. Catch it on the Gulf Coast. Perfect. Nothing like the Gulf Coast, huh? Dave Brackett's down there in Southwest Florida, the Gulf of America. Yeah. Hey, day 10 of 10 days of trying to become unignorable. We're going to bring somebody unignorable on here in just a few minutes. Bubba Hogan is going to join us, and he's got a little something for you. Saw the rabbit on my way out. He was under a newly furnished shed. Yeah. He's partial to the shed. Nothing to see here, Bob. Nothing to see here. It's all good. Hey, let's talk legacy. This is a good way to wrap up this 10-day series. God knows what I'm going to talk about tomorrow, but we'll figure that out tonight. So yeah, day 550. Just kind of a little bit of a milestone, right? Wrapping up our 10 days to becoming unignorable. Day 550 of Live 365. Yeah, today's the day. You're going to hear from Bubba today, other than in the chat, okay? So he's been saying he's got something for you guys. We're going to make him go good on it today. 550 consecutive mornings. No missed days, no breaks, no interruptions. A little janky here and there, some short ones or early. But it's made me realize something as it ties to legacy. Like, legacy isn't built in one defining moment. Hey, we did this big thing. We've got a legacy, right? I think it's built in the ordinary moments that you just choose to repeat, all right? You just do the thing and keep doing the thing, even when it becomes mundane, even when it's boring. Everybody, I think anyway, everybody wants a legacy, right? Don't we want it to be? I mean, I would like it to be known I had some impact while I was here. It's a short trip we're on, guys, right? We hear it all the time, though, like, I want to leave a legacy. I want to make a difference. I want to be remembered. The question isn't, do you want one? Okay. Question is, what are you doing today that's creating one? Okay. Legacy isn't an event. It's a habit. Yeah. 550. Is your life's casting votes every single day, right? By what you do. Every decision is a vote. Every workout, every conversation, sales call, act of kindness, every promise kept. Every excuse made, right? You're voting for your legacy, not for who you are today, for who you're becoming, okay? Your legacy isn't something that you leave behind. It's something you build while you're still here. Said differently, it's not something you leave people. It's something you leave in people. You don't have to change the world, right? Sometimes we overcomplicate it, right? Oh, legacy. They gotta write, or, put up this, bronze statue of me, right? It's not about writing a book or creating $1 billion company or something like that. Sometimes it's just raising good kids, bringing up good humans, leading your employees well, okay? Being the spouse that your partner deserves, helping a fellow struggling business owner, showing up every morning, doing what you said you would do. That's legacy. Okay, the people that are closest to you experience it first. That's important, right? Okay. Many people chase the significance and validation elsewhere, right? While neglecting the people at home. Ask yourself this. When my wife or my husband describes me, what do they say? When my clients describe me, what do they say? When my friends describe me, what do they say? When my family describes me, what do they say? That's your legacy, not what you decided to write on your LinkedIn profile, right? Guys, day 550, right? If you're just getting here, 550 days in a row. Sometimes, people will ask me, how have you gone 550 days in a row? And my answer kind of surprises them a little bit. I'll say, it stopped being about going live long ago. It became the standard, right? It became about becoming the kind of man who says he's going to does what he says he's going to do. Okay. I've learned more about discipline. I thought I was pretty disciplined. Learned more about consistency. Figured I was pretty consistent. Leadership. Always thought I was a good leader. Okay. More about myself. Okay. Than I ever expected. Okay. So you guys, I hope, have gotten a bunch out of this. I've gotten a lot too. Okay. The greatest gift wasn't, building an audience. Okay. The greatest gift was becoming someone I respect a little bit more because I kept showing up. All right. Because I know Ben's going to be here. I know Elizabeth's going to be logging on. Okay. I know people are going to show up. Okay. So let's talk about the real definition of becoming ignorable before we bring someone completely unignorable on. Okay. All right. People become ignorable because they stand for something. They're consistent. They're not satisfied with the norm. They keep promises. They protect their reputation. They create value. They solve meaningful problems. They honor their calendar. These are things we talked about, guys, in the last 10 days, right? They earn trust, and eventually people notice. Not because they demanded attention and they're jumping around doing crazy stuff, just because they earned respect. Yeah, Elizabeth from Natchez, for sure. Okay. Think about this for a minute. You close your eyes if you want to. Like, imagine your funeral. Imagine your funeral. Been to a few. Some lately. Yeah. What do you hope people say? Not about your money. Not about your truck. Oh, he had a great business. Who cares? Right? What do you hope they say about you? Write down 3 things and then ask, did your actions today move you closer to becoming that person? Yeah, like that, Bubba. Another Aaron Tippin line, right? For sure. Did your actions today move you closer to becoming that person? You don't become unforgettable overnight. You become unforgettable by choosing the right things over and over and over again, okay? 550 days ago, guys, I made one small commitment. I'm going to go live every day. I had no idea it would be part of my legacy. So let me ask you this. What commitment could you make today that might change the rest of your life? As I always say, it's not going to fall out of the sky and beat you over the head. You got to do it. 550 days ago, made the commitment to go live every morning. Looking back, it was never really about creating content, even though I got plenty of it now, right? I can't keep up with it. It's about becoming the kind of man who keeps his word, who does what he says he's going to do. And if there's one thing that I hope you've taken from the last 10 days, it's this. You don't become unignorable by chasing attention. That's not what it's about. You become unignorable by living with such consistency and integrity and purpose that your life speaks long before you do, okay? That's the kind of legacy that's worth building, okay? All right. Got a little fired up today. They're like, all right, Bob's going off. Hey, before we wrap up today, I want to encourage you to do something that's made a tremendous difference in my own life, okay? Get yourself into the room where people challenge you to grow, okay? One of my good friends, Bubba Hogan, I say that, lightly. Oh, he's a good friend. He's hosting what he's calling a retreat to attack this November, okay? It's not just another conference where you sit in the back of the room and take notes. They give you a nice workbook and all that stuff. It's designed to help you step away from the daily grind, okay? All right? Think strategically, build relationships with other business owners, and come home with a clear plan to attack the next season, to attack the next challenge in your business or your life. So if today's conversation about legacy landed with you at all, okay, becoming unignorable, if that landed with you all at all, resonated with you, this is exactly the kind of environment where those ideas turn into action. If you're serious about investing in yourself, I'd encourage you to check it out, okay? I can tell you from experience that some of the biggest breakthroughs in my life and in my business didn't happen because I read another book, watched another YouTube video, listened to another podcast, okay? They happened because I got in the room with the right people. Bubba was one of the people in that room. Proximity matters, okay? Accountability matters, okay? Bubba and I talk a lot. He doesn't buy my BS. I don't buy his. We push one another, okay? Community matters. If you've been waiting for the right time to make that investment in yourself, this may be it. The retreat to attack in November in Tennessee. Okay, we're going to put the link in. We're going to bring Bubba on. Bubba, I see you in the room. I don't know if your feed is working or not. Let me see here. Get you on. Yeah, I'm excited to bring Bubba on. I haven't had a guest in a while, although he's prominent in the chat. Oh, shoot. Yeah, guys, I hope you'll check this out. Ben says, I got my ticket. I'm going to put the link in right now while we try to get connected with Bubba. He's in Australia, so he's doing his best to get on. Bubba, let me remove you, and then let me see if I can add you, remove you. Let me see if you can. Bubba, hop out and hop back in. We'll try that. Guys, stick around. I want you to hear from Bubba. So Ben says, I've been to a lot of funerals. You learn a lot about people from them. Yeah. Somewhere no eyes are dry to ones where it feels like no one wants to be there. Very reflective of the life they lived. Yeah. Yeah. When you're at a funeral, kind of look around a little bit, right? I actually got to speak at a funeral recently for my good friend Jimmy. And that was like, we talk about speaking and doing things and putting yourself out there. That was rough. That was rough. But I was honored to do it and happy to do it. And I think I did a good job because people were coming up after and said they really enjoyed it. So, and I think Jimmy would have been pleased with it too. So, just enough lighter moments, but also just shedding a light on the kind of guy that he was. So, when we talk about legacy, he left a legacy. He left a legacy of gratitude, of forgiveness. He left a legacy of helping one another out. Let me see. Had this problem on Google Meet, Zoom. Let's we work. Don't know what that is. Bubba, let's get you on here. Do the link again. Let me see. We should have tested it, huh? Let me see. Copy. Boom. Boom. I'll text you the link again. Maybe just try a different one. Who would have known we would have a hard time getting Bubba to talk? Guys, if he doesn't end up being able to get on, we'll do a video together and post it. So Paul says, I'm in for Bubba's retreat. Looking forward to being in the room. That's good. Yeah. Bubba, it looked like you just popped in. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You see, we're trying to get him to come on. I can see you're getting in the room, Bubba, but it's not allowing. Okay, we'll get another couple minutes. Yeah, I appreciate the comment, Dave. Dave, I appreciate you. I mean, you've been here since the start, and always just jumped on. And I appreciate guests like you because you're, people that watch that aren't necessarily from the contracting world, so to speak, right? And it just shows that the things that we talk about here are applicable to about anything, right? Life, business, whatever. Whether you're a leader on your team or whether you'd like to be a leader on your team, that kind of stuff. So I appreciate you guys coming on so much, Elizabeth and Ben and all the people that are on today. And you guys that watch on the rewind, you guys are special because like most of you don't comment. Most of you, I don't even know that you watched. So it is it's super cool when I see like how many, like 800 people, took a look at it in some fashion. It's cool. So Jess wants to come. Yeah, I know the guy putting it on. Jess, we'll hold your spot. And you got to get in early too, because no joke, a lot of times there's your limited availability. There actually is limited availability. There's only so many like rooms at this place. So it's gonna, we got to make sure that if you're in, you gotta pony up and go for it. So Bubba's done this the last couple of years. He did he called it the Mid-South Pond Retreat. We did it in Memphis the last couple of years. Nothing but great feedback, good speakers. I believe Tim Catroni is coming. Tim's a coach with a contractor fight and co-owner of New England Aquatic Landscapes. So Tim's a wealth of knowledge, not only in business, but in life. He's one of my favorite people to talk with. He's not going to judge you. He's going to give it to you straight. And that's what the room is full of, people. So All right. So if you're here and you are part of the, so Bubba just let me know what he wants to give. So he's unable to get on, which is a bust. Sorry, Bubba. We'll get together. We'll just do a podcast episode about it. Okay. So I've got the link here. I'm going to post it again. Okay. And if you're on the call or watching the call, okay, and you want to use the code EDGE 550, EDGE, all caps, 550, and you want to register for Bubba's event, you can save yourself $550. Okay. $550 off. Bubba, is there a time limit to this or is it good to go? If you're on here, you're on this episode and you're listening to this and you act soon, okay, with the code EDGE550, EDGE 550, you'll save yourself $550 off the admission, okay? Bubba's not messing around, okay? He gets this stuff put together. He said, till we sell out. Okay, there you go. I wouldn't wait, all right? I'm going to put the link in again. Make sure we got it. Let me see. Well, we're right here. Copy. Yeah, Elizabeth, maybe you and the boy should come. Right? That came from my YouTube channel. Bubba, can you pop the link in as well, just to make sure it goes to the right feed? Yeah, there's a room with bunks. He's got the better pricing if you're willing to bunk. You know, so if you got some people you know you want to get a room together or whatever, you can certainly make it more affordable. One of the things that, and Bubba and I were talking about this event, and I've been involved in now all three. And he said, one of the things that's important to me, Bubba, if you don't mind if I speak for you, I will, is that he didn't want to make it just classroom type of, conference type thing all day long. So we're going to get people outside. We're going to do a hike. We're going to get out and around, do some activities. So get up and move a little bit. And it's as much about building community and network as it is about, learning the next greatest thing or listening to a person that's done something that you would like to do. Most of the rooms are King with own bath. The boy already told me to use the company credit card. All right, let's go. Well, hey, it'll be good to get to see you. I get to know people online sometimes, and then we get together, and it's like we are. I mean, like we already been hanging out, so it's good. I love it. Gotta love technology. So, guys, we hope to see you there. November 9th through the 12th. Bubba, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I got the link right here. I'll open it up. 133 days, 6 hours, 37 minutes, and 5 seconds until we go. All right. Yeah, got room and ticket options. Bubba's Retreat to Attack, it's called. Okay. We'd love to see you. It's pretty cool. It's a great setting. All right. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. You will, you won't regret it. November 9th through the 12th. All right. Love technology unless it doesn't work. Yeah, it's great until it isn't. Right. I was listening to Frisella on the way over here today. He said, yeah, it's not like you're Elon Musk and learned how to catch a rocket with chopsticks. I said, yeah, think about how far we've come, right? We actually now bring rockets back down to the earth and land, right? Crazy stuff. But guys, it's been fun. It's been a blast. We'll get Bubba on, or he and I will get together, later this week and do a podcast episode and get it out to you. So I'm sorry that technology failed us today. But everything else been working pretty well down there in Australia. Anyway, they probably got it limited or something, so you can't do it. The streaming stuff, who knows? Whatever. So we'll get you there, guys. November 9th through the 12th, Edge 550. So Edge 550, kind of celebrating 550 days in a row. Bubba putting his money where his mouth is, okay, and giving you a 550 off the ticket price, okay, if you act soon, okay? And this will sell out. It will sell out, but there's no kicking the ball down the road here, guys. Got to do it. And hey, I'll speak for Bubba one more time. If you have a financial constraint or if you have some sort of extenuating circumstance, you want to come, but this and that, you can't sign up until July 10th, something like that, hit Bubba up, reach out to him. I've never, ever known him to not make it work for somebody somehow. If you want to get there, all right, make it known you want to get there. We'll figure out a way to get you there, okay? Indoor pools, hot tubs, fire pits, nature, Bubba and Bob. What could be better? Just don't put a post up like you did with Catroni today. That's bad. Some of my AI picks are bad, but that was bad. Yeah, I got a 4-pay payment plan set up. Got a pond at a pool, Palmy good view. Anyway, guys, hey, I'm getting into flooring today. All right. My good buddy Pete Christensen down there in Winterport gave me a couple of flooring nailers. He said, "Here, take 2 in case one doesn't work." So I went up and saw Nate at the hardware store this morning. Got what I need for nail staples, and yeah, we're going to be rocking and rolling. Wendy's going to be here soon, and we'll get after it. So, with any luck at all, we'll get the couple of bedrooms done with flooring today. They're going to get us some more ceiling material. So we're floors and ceilings, all about it. And yeah, by the end of this week, this place is going to look a lot different. So anyway, use them on the ceiling if needed. Yeah. Had no idea what was in those. Yeah. Guys, I love you. Have a fantastic day. You guys that joined us on Instagram, Mike Nunez and Mr. Alonso, thank you. I appreciate it. Kevin over on YouTube. Bring some friends, my man. Bring some friends. Appreciate you guys. Have a fantastic day and an even better week. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.